tonight we are coming to you with our first video in our wedding series. And we had in mind to kind of do it in a formal setting, which is our bedroom, but then we got to eat dinner tonight, so why not do it in a mukbang?
You gotta eat. I don't know what a mukbang is. I'm just learning this today.
From my daughter.
Yeah. she even knew what it was.
She's like, why don't you guys do a mukbang? I was like, great, we got to eat dinner. I just got off work. He has to go to bed so he can go to work tonight. So we're going to try to kill two birds with one stone, but record a video for you guys. So for this first video for our wedding series, we're just going to talk about our love story, like how we met, how this Birminghamian got got to know this Floridian over here. So yes, let's get into it. Oh, we're eating salads from McAllister's today.
What you got?
I got like a pecan and almond chicken salad with gorgonzola cheese, and this like raspberry vinaigrette dressing. What you got? Oh, that smells good.
A grilled chicken Caesar salad with extra Caesar on the side.
Yes. So we're semi-healthy tonight. This was actually just quick for us to pick up because we knew that we had to go ahead and record this video. So why don't I just get started? I am from Orlando, Florida. Well, actually, I'm from South Florida, West Palm Beach, but I lived the last 15 years of my life in Orlando, where I went to the University of Central Florida. Go Knights. I relocated here and during the summer, and I met this guy on the first week that I moved here. And it was kind of chance how we met. I moved into my apartment. The leasing agent that I met while leasing my apartment, she contacted me the day after I moved into my apartment. So I moved in that Thursday. That Friday, she texted me. She's like, hey, you seem really, really cool. Do you want to go out with us on Saturday? And I'm like, girl, no. So I told her no a lot, and she was very persistent. So she's like, yeah, come out. It's going to be me and my friend. We're going to go hang out. I was like, fine. I don't have any friends here in Birmingham. I'm new to the area. Why not? And then we headed out to the hookah bar, the hookah lounge, I guess. Right? Once we got there, we just kind of sat down on the couch. We got us a drink. We sat down. It's a very small lounge. So it's not a lot of people that was in there, but man, I seen this guy.
Man, I'm originally, or not even originally, I'm born and raised in Birmingham. Been here my whole life. I went to University of South Alabama for a couple of years before I had to come home to help my family. So, like I said, I've been here all my life, and that particular night, me and my friends that I work with, we wanted to go out just to get out, for a little bit. Just get out, you know what I'm saying? Get a couple drinks, and we went to this spot, to this bar, sat down, ate, had some drinks, just chilled out. Then after that, we were saying we was gonna take it all in, everybody go back to the house, we just meet back up on Monday. So they had the bright idea to go to the hookah lounge, and we said, cool, why not? There were like 8 of us, so we just all hopped in our cars and we just trailed each other down to the hookah lounge. And once we got there, we all just flew in. We all, right behind each other, just came on in. And I saw one of the girls that she was with, Bree. I knew her from back in South Alabama. Mm-hmm. So when I saw her, I said, oh, what up, Bree? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen her since we both left school. So I gave her a hug, and she introduced me to Catherine. And I saw Sierra and I spoke to her, and she spoke, and then that was it. She turned around and started being her bougie self.
I wasn't being bougie. Okay, so when he approached us, he kind of like squeezed in on the edge of our couch. It was like a love seat. And so it was 3 girls sitting on there, and then he came and like kind of scooted next to Catherine and sat down next to her and just sparked up a conversation. He did speak, and I was like, hey, child.
Yep.
Anyway.
I spoke.
You did speak, but I was like, I was actually talking to a guy that was sitting on the couch next to me that I had sparked up a conversation with. And so, you know, that's how we sat for like, you sat over there with us for about, what, 30 minutes?
It wasn't too long, you know.
It felt like forever, child, because we were squeezed on that couch.
Man, it wasn't that long.
We were squeezed on the couch.
But we said we was going to, because they ended up linking up with my friends too. So it was like my friends and then those three, and we was all just, you know, having a good time, you know.
No, let me tell you.
Enjoying the atmosphere, you know.
He's, no, you leaving something out. So
what I love about.
So while he's there taking up our precious, valuable time, he did not one time offer to buy us a drink. Like, I don't understand, guys, when you sitting up there conversing with girls, beautiful girls by that, at that, and don't want to buy us a drink. So my drink was empty. So I had to get up and go get my own drink. Because I'm like, if I wait on him, he's sitting out here chopping it up. We thirsty, okay? So in order for me to go to the bar, I had to get up and step over them, the three people that were on my love seat. It was a very, very close quarter. So I had to stand up and like literally like, excuse me, step over to get to the bar. And then
I saw all that. My baby thick, y'all. Y'all just, but I saw that, and I, you know. But then again, at the same time, she wasn't paying no attention to me.
Nope.
At all.
No.
So, you know, just like, oh, damn, she got that. But that was it. I didn't know she was sitting on that. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't.
Okay. So, I actually got approached by a guy in his entourage who was, let me tell you something, he was done. He was so drunk. He was so drunk. Because he came up to me and said some obscenities. And then I was like, you know, how's that working for you tonight? Because he's like, it's not working for me, you know. And then he proceeds to take his shirt off, right? By this time, the lounge is actually closing. And we're already getting ready to go. It was only like midnight, you know. Welcome to Birmingham. Everything closed at like midnight, child. But yeah, so we were getting ready to leave. So there, if anybody knows anything about Birmingham and its landscape, it's very hilly. Like, it's a lot of hills here. I'm not used to that being a Florida girl, because we flat down there, right? But in order for me to get down this very steep hill, I was like, oh my God, I got on these 5-inch heels. How am I going to get down? This guy, being the gentleman that he is, and not really even knowing me, we never even had said more than like hello to each other. He grabbed hold to my arm and he walked me down the hill, made sure I was down on safe, you know, a safe landing. And then we went to the car and we kind of like all...
we were trying to figure out where we were going to go. And we really didn't know for sure, but we knew we were going more into the city. Mm-hmm. So we said, let's exchange numbers. I had to exchange numbers with Catherine, just so we can all know where we're going to meet up at. Mm-hmm. Her phone ended up dying. Mm-hmm. So we wasn't able to transfer numbers, but Sierra said, oh, well, you could just put your number on my phone. Just call me. Since, was you driving? Were you driving? You were just... I was
in the back seat.
She was in the back seat, but I was able to exchange numbers with Sierra, and you know, and that was it, just to make sure that we ended up at the same place, because they didn't know where we were going. We didn't know, so once we figured it out, we was going to all just meet up down there.
I called him in the backseat of a car, and we're just trying to figure out where we were going, and I could not understand what this guy was saying. Like, I was like, he has such a deep voice, and he has like this southern drawl, and I was just like, oh my God, I don't know what he's saying. You're like, what is he saying? And I was like, I kept putting him on mute. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. And finally they were like, put him on speakerphone, let me see what he's saying. And then we found out what place we were going to, because I couldn't, girl, I was lost. Okay. So we're out there, we walking up to the club. It's like 3 girls and like, how many of you? It was a whole bunch of y'all.
It was maybe 7.
Yeah. So it's 3 girls, 7 guys. And then we couldn't get in. And we couldn't get in because our good friend Bree, hey Bree, her license was actually expired. So we were like, dang, we done came all the way down here. We might as well just kind of sat in the parking lot and just started chopping it up.
Pretty much.
Yeah. For a very, very long time, we were all out there just chilling. And then we started realizing that we had a lot of things in common, just through general conversation.
Right. Like, I didn't know. I realized, you told me you was from Florida.
I told you I was
She told me she was from Florida. And, you know, I'm really, really big in sports. And I asked her what was her favorite college football team. The first thing she said was Alabama. That threw me all the way out because she's from Florida. So I said, oh, snap. Then she was like, well, my other favorite team is the University of Miami. I said, oh, my God. That's my favorite team, too.
Second favorite team.
Second favorite team, too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hold on, let me see what's up. I said, so what's your favorite NBA basketball team? She was like, the Miami Heat. I was like, like, come on, man. And to have all those same similarities as me, especially in sports, something I'm very, very passionate about. Yeah, we got the same similarities. I'm like, dang. I said, this got to be the kicker. So I said, so what's your favorite NFL team? She said, the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots. I said, all right.
But he likes the Colts.
I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan, so you know that rivalry is pretty.
Sorry, y'all. Okay, go ahead.
Cheaters. Yeah. So
winners.
But having those similarities and that difference, that just instantly sparked like this connection that we had, you know, just through that general conversation, you know. So, and then the way she was laughing and the way we cracked jokes and all that, we just instantly clicked, you know, like this gonna be a really good friend. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, take me home. He took me home and I was like, oh my God, I do not want this man to take me home. I don't even know him. Okay, I just met him tonight. So I took a picture of like his license plate and I was like, let me take a picture of you. And I sent it to my best friend. I'm like, girl, if you don't hear from me in 2 hours, this is the last person that I was with. But he was so sweet. He went and got me some food.
Yep, I fed him. Guess what some McDonald's.
I'm a cheat day. I was like, I'm hungry. Now, mind you, I wasn't drunk because nobody was buying me drinks.
Yeah, I bought her some McDonald's though. I
Yeah.
fed her.
You did.
I got her something to drink too. You had a Coke?
That's not the drink I'm talking about.
I had a Coke or something. She had to have a Coke. I got her.
Anyway, so yeah, he dropped me off and things like that. And then we just kind of like lost touch after that. You know, I was in a situation, he was in a situation. So, you know, we kind of diverted our attention back to our situations that we were in. And then we ran into each other when? Maybe like a couple years later.
Couple years?
Yeah, about a couple years later, we ran into each other again, and it was kind of like we never lost our friendship. It was like we didn't skip a beat. It was just pick back up, talking shit, cracking jokes. Like that's just who we are. We're pretty like good friends.
Right.
And then he decided, I don't know. I think it was more of me because I was like, look, I'm not going to be investing all my time and be chilling with you and watching Power with you and you taking up all my couch space and this ain't going nowhere. Okay. So you can leave or you can stay, but you better make your choice. And he was like, nah. This ain't how it's going to work on this side. I was like, okay, well then you can get the fuck out. Bye.
Nah.
That's exactly. I was like, I ain't got time for you.
We made it work. I went ahead and said, let's go ahead and do this, you know? Because, you know, we both got our situation and we both were really good friends. So I didn't want to rush into it, you know, but, I mean, there's that friendship, that connection that we have. Like, you know, let's try this out, you know? So, we went on our first date, and I was cool, calm, and
Sorry, I was nervous.
She was nervous. I was, cool, calm, like I had my, my little button down. You know what I'm saying? I was cool. You know what I'm saying?
He was nervous because he kept staring at me like across the table, and I was like, "Is there like a booger in my nose?" Like
I was admiring her beauty.
oh,
That's what I was doing.
so sweet. He's so sweet.
Whatever. She gonna cuss me out when this video over with.
Probably. I was nervous because I'm like, okay, we have a considerable age difference between us, and I was like, we were very informal with our relationship or our friendship. It wasn't like a go out and hang out all the time. It was kind of like we just link up whenever and chill. And I was super nervous because I was like, oh my God, are we gonna have anything in common? Well, we did. We had a great first date. And then we kind of made that like a every week thing for a while. We were going at it like every Thursday we were going out on a date, which was fun. We kind of got to know each other on different levels other than just being in the house watching Power all the time, child.
Watching Power, watching some show, some little cheese ass show that she watching or something.
Or football.
But you like football too, though.
I mean, well, we watch football. That's what we used to do. Anyway, so we were going strong, and then we decided to take our first trip together, which was
to Atlanta.
I was very nervous about that. I only traveled with a few friends, and so me traveling with a dude that I was actually dating, I was just like, oh gosh, this is gonna be crazy.
I'm a very good companion when it comes to going on trips because I'm very cool and calm.
But he don't drive, child. He don't.
Anyway, I'm very cool and calm. But I like to have fun though. Like I'm a very lit individual when it comes to going out of town and just being out and just having fun. I'm a very lit individual when it comes to that.
Yeah,
and
so am I.
That out. And I figured that out.
And I took him to his first Atlanta strip club.
Yeah. We'll spare the details. Anyway, we had a good time though. We had a very good time in Atlanta, so
yeah,
that just kind of made our bond a little bit stronger. So,
and then that following December, we went home to Florida, and I took him around to meet all the most important people in my life.
Right.
My dad, my mom, my sisters, my best friends. Like, I mean, we were everywhere. And he enjoyed Florida, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And then, so we're going strong. Of course, we had a few hiccups in our road, but what relationship doesn't?
Yeah, just like every other relationship.
Yeah, we had a few hiccups because he tried to be a player and I was a player.
But our jersey somewhere up in the rafters.
Yeah, we retired. Rest in peace, Kobe. We retired it.
Yeah.
So we planned our first anniversary trip to New Orleans on last year. And this was very exciting for both of us because we had never been. Like, I went to New Orleans when I was like 12, and he had never been.
Yeah, I went once, but I just kind of passed through that.
Oh,
I never really was there, to actually enjoy New Orleans.
Yeah. And so we stayed down there for what, 4 or 5 days?
Yeah, from Thursday to Sunday, something like that.
Or Thursday to Monday or something like that. Yeah. And we had an amazing time. We were hella drunk all the time.
Hand grenades.
All the time. Like, I don't even know how we made it through. Our liver was like...
Hand grenades. I was pissing green at them.
It was serious. It was really good. Good food. Jeez, we had a good time. We partied. I mean, I think we came in the house every day at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, the best thing about that was, like, we drove down there and then I parked the car. I didn't see my car. I didn't see my car until when we was leaving, because every morning it was like a routine. We'll wake up, go to the bourbon, eat, drink, come back, take a nap, wake up, eat, go back to bourbon, come back, go to sleep, wake up, eat, go to bourbon. I mean, that was just a routine. But the thing is, we had like the best time every time we did that. Like, it was a routine, but that shit was fun each time we went down there.
Yeah.
So
It was fun. I think on our third night there, I thought the night was pretty young, but I think I was a little drunk.
You were drunk early.
I drank.
You got drunk early that night. Yeah, you got drunk early that night.
Yeah, so I was a little drunk, and we were joking around on my Instagram. Like, he was like, "Babe, you tell everybody we got married. You tell everybody we got married." And I'm like, "Yeah, we did get married." Sorry, our daughter is literally.
And she just scared the shit out of me.
Bria, you want to come say hi?
I thought this was a damn dog.
Sorry about that. Our 11-year-old
scared the shit out of me.
Well, I saw her creeping down the stairs.
I didn't see that.
And she was like, shh.
I just saw her little ass body come right here. I'm like, I know this. I ain't got my gun or nothing. I'm just like, what is going on right now?
It's Oscar. So big. I was like, should I tell him? Should I tell him? No, I'm going to let him get scared. I mean, but anyway, so yeah, that Saturday night we were like joking. It's like, ooh, you should tell him we got married and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm drunk. I don't give a fuck. Tell him whatever you want to tell him. And then we got off of Instagram and Snap, and then
I was like, would you marry me? And she was like, no, she drunk.
Yeah, I mean, why'd you ask me that?
I was like, no, would you be my wife? And she was like, she kind of looked, she had a little nervous look on her face.
Yeah, I was like,
but she, she said yes. So I said, will you marry me? And she said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just thinking I was joking, thinking I was bullshit.
And I was like, you drunk as hell, boy. I know damn well you ain't finna propose to me on Bourbon Street.
So I told her, listen, with me knowing that, I said, listen, you probably ain't gonna remember this, but when we wake up, I'm gonna open up a window to our hotel room, and I'm gonna tell all of New Orleans that I just proposed to my baby. So I told her that, and I didn't have a ring. So I got a straw. It was some straws sitting in front of us. We were sitting at the bar. There was a straw sitting in front of us. I said, okay, look, babe. So I got the straw, and with my engineering skills, I put the straw together, and I made a ring out of it. And she put it on, and she wore it the whole night. So she wore it the whole night, and we turned up that night. Like, we was already turning up, but that night, it was like a celebration night,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So we go to sleep, we wake up, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mind you, because we got in at 6 a.m. But go ahead.
Yeah, oh man, ooh.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the videos come back from Snap.
On the memories. Yeah.
But yeah, I woke up and she looked at her hand. She was like, "What is?" Cause she went to sleep with it. She's like, "What is this going on?" I was like, oh, "Yeah, I did propose to you, Linda, and I got something to do, don't it?" So I got up, butt naked.
Yeah, no goddamn clothes on.
Butt naked. Went to the window, thinking I'm finna pick it up and open it up. You can't open the window.
I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I said I was going to tell everybody because you were so drunk last night, you weren't going to remember.
Right.
And I was going to shout it out from the room. I was like, well, you can't even tell nobody that because we can't open the window. So.
But she saw the gesture.
I did.
She saw that I was going to do that, so she realized that it was true.
But again, like the rest of the trip, I was kind of like side-eyeing him like.
It's because she had no ring.
Well, it was, I guess. Yeah, I just felt like it was kind of like a last minute.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like, okay, he's scrambling. He was like, let me try to do some shit. Voila. You want to get married, bitch? So.
No, I mean, knowing her and the stuff that we had went through and just her knowing me, you know, and the way that she is, like the traits that she has, like I wouldn't want to spend my life with nobody else. So me already knowing that, it just it was only like time will tell whenever I was gonna do it. I feel like I was gonna do it anyway. It just happened to be, I don't know, God placed it. God working mysterious ways because he placed it right there for me to do it right then. I mean, I feel like everything happened for a reason, so I don't regret anything. So if that was supposed to happen right then, that's how it was supposed to happen. So at the same time, I didn't have a ring.
Nope,
So
he did not
we
have
had
a
to
ring.
Scramble for a ring. Well, not really scramble,
but
but
we took our time. When we got back, we went to like a couple stores and we looked, and then I was like, oh, you know, it's just that what is the perfect ring? And so looking online. I'm screenshotting. I'm sending him pictures. I'm sending him pictures. I'm sending him pictures. I'm sending him pictures.
Like 8 a day. 8 a day.
I know he was like, okay, this one. I was like, okay, wait, no, this one. He'd be like, okay, this one. I'd be like, no, this one. But it was one ring in particular that I kept sending to him.
Yeah, it was just the style. It was just a particular style. Cause she would say everything that she liked, but she would always switch them. It would always be different ones she would place in there, but it was always that one that she always kept on her list. And always the band size, the band width, she always said that, and she always mentioned it. So I just had to, because she was saying it a lot, and because we talked about it a lot, but when she actually, a lot. But when I started to narrow it down, I was like, okay, I know she's gonna want an emerald cut with the band not too big but not too small.
And halo. I wanted a halo as well.
So
and the reason why I was like, we need to get a ring is because I'm ready to shout this from the rooftops that we're engaged. But
I ain't
how
gonna
was
do it
saying
with no ring.
But like how the first thing people say, I'm like, oh, we got engaged. They're gonna be like, oh, let me see the ring, and I'll be like, I don't got no ring. So we didn't tell anybody. Like, for the most part, people think that we got engaged in September when you actually gave me the ring.
Right.
But in actuality, it was July 26th.
It was like on the
anniversary. It was our year anniversary that he did.
Yeah.
Wow, we were so drunk. I didn't even realize that. No,
it was the day after because our anniversary dinner was that Friday because we went to Mambo's.
Oh, yeah, because we was drunk and we didn't
Yeah, we went to sleep. Well, what?
We was drunk, child. We didn't even make it to our anniversary dinner reservation. It was like...
I set a reservation up and everything. And
for 8 o'clock.
For like 8 o'clock. We didn't even wake up at 8.
We woke up at like 10:30. We was like, shit. What we gonna eat now? But we ended up going to an amazing restaurant on Bourbon Street, which is like my favorite place, Mambo's. And having dinner because they were open till like 3 a.m. at that point in time. So,
but anyway, I went to when I figured out what she wanted, the ring that she wanted, I went and I got it, and I didn't let her know. I just went as soon as I got it. I went and hid it in our sunroom, and I just had to wait for the perfect time. One thing about Sierra, she's not really all about flashy stuff and things like that, and I'm the same way. I like for it to be very intimate. I like for it to be very real, you know, when you're doing things, you know, all this big accolades and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good, but is it real or not? You know, you want somebody that's gonna be real. You want all the emotions to be real and stuff like that. So it was a Sunday afternoon, and
I was pissed.
Yeah, she was fussing at me. I don't even know why.
Listen, y'all, I was pissed to the highest festivity with this guy. Like I literally shut myself in my room. Yeah, literally. I don't even know why.
But yeah, she went in her room and she just closed the door. And I was out here and I was just like, it's the perfect time. Cause she mad at me. She'll never expect. I'm all about surprising. Like when you never expect it, that's when something. That's how I am. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went upstairs, got the ring, looked at it again. I was like, all right. Is it? So I went and got our daughter Bria. I said, Bria, I need your help. I said, I'm about to propose to your mom. She's like, oh my God. Did all that crazy shit I be doing. She was like, I said, but I need your help though. I need you to go downstairs, tell your mom that Papa wanted me to tell you that he loves you. Papa said he wanted to spend the rest of his life with you. And Papa said that he wants to marry you. I said, you got it? She was like, yeah. I said, you gonna remember? She was like, yeah, I got it. I said, okay, cool. She a little mad. So she gonna blow you off at first, but just keep going. I'm gonna be right around the corner and I'm gonna come in when you get done. Said, okay, cool. So
I'm sitting there in the middle of my bed, Indian style, watching Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Scarf on.
I don't think I had a scarf on. I think I had just like twisted my hair and it was just like little twist all over my head. And I had on like a t-shirt, and I was just sitting in the middle of my bed. And Bria walks in. She comes in my room. I'm like, what the hell are you doing in here? Like, she was like, Mommy. And I'm like, oh my God, that means she's getting ready to, when she comes in, Mommy. She about to ask me for something. I'm like, look, go on back upstairs. And she was like, wait, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what? And so literally the whole time she's talking, she's like, Papa wants me to tell you that he loves you. I'm like, okay. And she was like, and he says that he wants to be with you for like a long time. And I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, he wants to be with you forever. I'm like, oh, Bria, get out. And she was like, he wants to be with you so much that he wants to marry you. And when she opens her hand, there's a ring in there. I saw it, but I don't really think I took it didn't really hit me. I just started crying. Like, I couldn't tell you what the ring looked like. I was crying and crying and crying and crying. I mean, like, ugly, like, boo-hoo. And, you know, people that know me, they know I got an ugly cry. Anyway, I was crying. I just had my hands in my face, like, oh my God. And then when I picked my head up, he was on this side of the bed on his knee. And he says, I don't even know what he said. I didn't even know. Like, literally, it was just like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? That's exactly what was going on in my head.
And I was just like, babe, look, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. With everything that's going on, like, I don't want to live this life without you. You know, I know we already did this, but this is for real. This is gonna be the real thing. I said, will you marry me? Did you say yes? Right then?
I kept crying. and he was down. Mind you, we got wood floors, so he is just on his knees.
Man.
On these wood floors. And he's like, you gonna look at the ring? Babe, look at the ring. And I'm like,
well, she had that ugly cry going. It was.
And he's like, Ray, did you see the ring? And I was like, no. And so he gets it and he like shows it to me. And I'm like, it's perfect. It's perfect. And this is my ring. It's literally everything that I asked for and more. It did great, babe.
It did.
With a lot of help from me.
Man. Okay.
And so then we kind of hit the ground running with planning our wedding.
All right.
We'll be getting married this November, as we said previously. So this video is like an introduction to our crazy madness of planning our wedding, a destination wedding. We taking it back to New Orleans because that's our city. That's where we got.
Yeah, that's our city now.
Yeah, that's where we got engaged at. So why not have the celebration there for an amazing, fun-filled wedding weekend in 2020. So yes, this series will kind of go through our ups and downs with planning our wedding and, you know, things that happen while you're trying to work 2 full-time jobs and have 2 kids and, you know, do the potty training and doing the homework and just kind of balancing life and then planning this fabulous day for us and our family and friends.
Yeah, like you working triple hard because you got so much stuff going on, being a fiance, then a parent, then employee, and then, you know, being a friend or being a son, a daughter. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, especially with everything that we both have going on.
Yes.
Like, and it just be combined because we're combined family now.
Yes.
It's just like it's a lot. But the thing is, the best thing about it is, I don't have to worry about my side by myself. She ain't got to worry about her side by herself.
Right.
We're together. We're gonna tackle this whole life shit together.
Yeah.
So that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So.
And we are going to bring you guys along the journey. Yeah. And so you guys can see our crazy lives and things like that. But that is the end of our mukbang our love story for our wedding series, Wedding Wednesdays.
Being very modest with y'all, I would have killed this like halfway through that. I'm being very modest with y'all.
Well, I'm still working, and it's probably
done.
It's probably
I'm gonna kill this.
Yeah, I'm probably done for the night. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The description will be down below. Yeah, so let us know what you want to see from us, what you hope this Wedding Wednesdays wedding series will encompass. We're gonna try to give you guys what you want.
All right. Yeah. All right. Like I said, like I always say, put your comments down if you want to see some. You know, you got our Instagram, you got our Snapchat, you know, and you can just comment right here. Hit us up. Let us know what you want to see or what you want us to talk about. You know, we come from two different backgrounds, so we're going to have a take. Like, you can have a question. We're going to have our two different takes, especially from a man and female perspective.
Just, again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry if I got lettuce on my tongue because I'm trying to, like, clean my teeth out.
Just talk. You can't do it at the same time?
No, because I think I had something on my tongue. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll have a schedule uploaded so you guys can know when to look out for new videos. But if you hit that notification bell, then you will be notified every time we upload. So, thank you guys for tuning in.
All right, y'all.